everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Harina Nama. Oh guys, I'm so sorry I haven't been posting for the past 5 to 6 months. I'm so sorry about that. But thank you so much for your continued support. I saw a lot of people subscribing on the channel, and that what kind of motivated me to post a video, because I'm like, okay, everyone is just subscribing and I'm here not posting anything. So yeah guys, so I just thought let me just post this video, just to say hi, and then I promise I'll post more videos often, so you guys can just let me know what, if there's anything, any question you want to talk about, any topic you want to talk about. So just let me know, send me a DM and all that. I do have a couple of lists of things to discuss or to talk about in coming videos. But yeah, just on this one I just want to give you guys what's been happening on my life for the past 2 to 3 months or so yeah guys, where do I start? So so I think yeah, this one is sad, but basically someone very close to my heart passed away at the beginning of this year. So yeah, I think it's been very hard, and I think personally this is the first time someone very close to me passed away. I mean, I've had family members, but someone and those family members were not close at all. So I don't forget, the feeling is not the same. But yeah, so basically, long story short, I have like two families. So I have like two mothers. Used to have two mothers, like my biological mother, and then I have this family, that also she raised me, and they've just been there, you know just supporting me the whole time. So yeah, so my second mother basically passed away at the beginning of this year. Yeah, so yeah, I've just been going therapy, and just as we try to process everything, and yeah, and keep praying, believing that everything happens for a reason. So yeah guys, yeah, I think that has made me, I've just made a decision to say, what, I'm gonna spend more time with family this year, and going forward, because I cannot spend so much time in job because I work this side. So yeah, I think it's very important to spend time with family, with your loved ones, because life is too short, guys. It's really short. Yeah, it's really short, and I think it has made me very I think it's just in general, I'm very anxious, and I get stressed easily. So yeah, I remember like in the past 2 weeks or so, my mom almost had a stroke in a way. So yeah, it's been rough. But so I remember when my sister called me, and she's saying it was around 9 p.m. She's saying she's very sick. And the first thing you need to understand about my sister is, remember guys, I'm just the middle child at home. I have an older sister, then I have a younger brother. So my sister is very, I wouldn't say she's not in touch with her emotions, but she's very she just does not take things serious. When you say you're sick, she doesn't just start panicking, like how I would react if you tell me you're sick. So basically, when she calls you and tells you that someone is sick, you must just, at that moment, you must know, it's literally 100 times worse than how she's describing the situation. Because she's still like saying, she's sick, and how she's like, it looks worse, but yeah, hope, so I was just panic, when she calls me. So now, 2 weeks ago, when she calls me and she told, my mom, I don't know what's happening, she's very sick. And I remember it was around 9 p.m. and I just started panicking. I couldn't breathe for a moment, and then I think for me, what happened is it just, everything just came back together. I'm like, okay, oh my God, what if I don't see her again, yeah, what if, when I saw her in December, that was the last time, or beginning of Jane, that was the last time, I literally, guys, you don't believe this, I literally wanted to just flew to Devon that moment. I was like, I wish I had a private jet. I could just go now to Devon, and just be there, because I think it just goes back to my second mother passing on, and in December I wanted to go and visit her, and and I got sick. So I never was able to go and just see her before coming back to Joburg. And when I had the news, then she passed away, and I was just like, but never got time to see her. So yeah, guys, that's that. But the moral of the story is spend time with your family, spend time with your loved ones, building those memories. If you have any conflict, try and resolve them. Okay, so moving on to good news. So basically the good news is I'm debt free, guys. So I will let me know, comment below if you want me to, I don't know, do a video on my whole journey, with debts and everything. So yeah, guys, I'm actually debt free. Yeah, I've been working hard on getting that, because I think for me personally, being financially, I'm not rich, guys. I'm just debt free. I think because yeah, I'll just get to my next announcement, being that I publish, in a journal in an international rank. So I think someone sent me a DM. They were like, "Don't let the fame, and money, forget who you are." I was just there, like, fame, money, guys. Like, I have no money. I'm really not famous. I'm really not rich. I just, like, guys, yeah, that makes the two. But yeah, so I'm debt free. Yeah, that's really a great feeling. It's something I wish everyone out there. I think it's. I remember I was just like full with emotions, and I just, started just crying, because it's just going back. And since I started working, which is 2016 when I started my articles, guys. I don't know if you can call that part working, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah. Since I started working, I was just being in debt, just trying to build a house for my family, taking a certain amount of loans, and that loan not covering everything, because guys, building a house too expensive. So just ended up being in debt, using my credit card. The banks also, they just giving me more credit, so I use my credit card. And I think, yeah, guys, so literally, because now I don't drink and I don't smoke, I don't go to partying, so really I wasn't just getting, being in debt because of all those sort of things. But it was really just, okay, now we have a house, we used to stay in one room, and we didn't have much furniture. See, we didn't have any furniture, yeah. But so now, yes, we have the 7 rooms, but we need furniture, people need beds, it's just really starting from scratch. And that resulted in me spending, using my credit card, and all that, and just being on this, cycle the whole time. But yeah, the good news is I am debt free. Yes, hopefully, that stays that way. Okay. So yeah, guys, so I published an academic article, guys, about like 30 pages or so. Imagine me in 30 pages. But yeah, so I basically published, guys, in this international journal. Like, guys, yes, my name goes out in the history, guys. You see people years to come will reference my name. But yeah, that is good news, guys. I think I posted on social media, and a lot of people commented, but I think, and I said also there, it's just really to say, it's really not a dream come true. And honestly, it's really not a dream come true. This is me living beyond my dreams, because I think for you to dream of something, you kind of like need exposure, or in your mind think that, there's a possibility that you can achieve that dream. What's the point of dreaming if you can't even achieve something? So yeah, I've really never dreamed of that, of publishing anything at all, because I think, yeah, I really don't consider myself, I know I work hard, I put the hours and all that, but I really don't consider myself as someone who's smart, or someone who's that wealthy of writing something like that. So I think when we got that email to say, what, your paper has been published, and I'm just like, and then I think I wrote the paper with really one of the most, esteemed people in the industry, and for me it was just like, who am I, to be the first author in this paper, and with these guys, they're like professors, they have PhD, these guys, I don't have a PhD, and I don't think I'm planning to do a PhD. So yeah, and I think it is just that moment to, to say, maybe I need to learn, maybe I need to learn to celebrate myself, and I don't know, to just have that confidence, because trust me, guys, I don't think I have it, and I don't know why I don't have it, because there's never been a moment in my life where, even if it was waiting for results at varsity, I've just never, like, I don't know, in my mind, I just never got to a point where I'm like, there's just that bit of confidence to say, you know what, maybe I'll pass, maybe this will go well. Like, I don't know, I'm always just like stressed the whole time. You know, I used to like do the math in my mind. I'm like, okay, I wrote that paper, and I tried doing the math in my mind. I won't even get to 50, guys. I'll just be like around 30 and 40. I'm like, okay, you know, I'm gonna get 40%. I'm gonna fail this paper. I don't know. And I think, okay, now I'm diagnosing myself, but I literally think it's just, growing up poor, struggling with that. And I think that thing of saying this is the only chance, and yeah, guys, that's not a good thinking, but it's like, this is the only chance, this has to happen, because if this doesn't happen, then, I want to have a sponsor, someone to sponsor my studies, and then, the whole plan, like the whole thing will just fall away. It's like, you know what, I'll never be able to build a house for my family, we'll just continue suffering and all that. So I think it's just putting that so much pressure that it got to a point where I just never realized, or that things are possible. I don't know, it's like that I can do on something. It's like, yes, I passed that test or passed that exam, I got those distinction in third year, but in fourth year I was just like, I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna pass. I think it was the same thing with the paper. It's like, yes, we wrote it, but for me, it's until I got the result that it's been accepted. I'm like, oh wow, and I started thinking about it, I'm like, okay, those, when we write papers and we reference these guys and we don't even know them, maybe like, it's a paper that was written in the 1960s or so. I'm like, okay, but see, that's what's gonna happen. My name will stay like that in history. Guys in future will be able to reference using my name. I'm like, damn, that's pretty big. But yeah. But guys, yes, I think that's just, I'm working through that. I'm working, my confidence level and everything. And you guys can just let me know how can I boost my confidence just with regard to that. So yeah, guys, I think I'm just gonna, leave it here. But I promise I'll do more videos and, share and answer you guys' questions, provide some tips, and provide some guidance on how I've done some of the things in the past. Yeah, look out for my next videos. Continue to, those that haven't subscribed, please subscribe, guys. And yeah, thank you so much. Stay tuned. Don't forget to wear your mask, guys. Very important. Thank you. Bye.